All right, it's your girl Sandra D, the main event, and welcome to my channel and welcome to my community of love and unity. We will not be talking about hair and we will not be talking about food. We are on this journey of talking about the narcissist. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting on? Okay, now we're going to start talking about, why the narcissists have people watching you. Now, we're about to get into it, y'all. All right. Now, before I even start here, let me back this up for those of you who have not, for those of you guys who do not know information in regards to the narcissist. This may be your first time on this channel. You may have been on other channels, which is okay because I am a firm believer that you definitely need to learn about what you have gone through. You need your freshman, your sophomore, your junior, and your senior course, okay, when it comes down to dealing and being and going through this journey of healing, but also educating yourself so that you understand what it was that you have experienced. I'm not going to sit here and hold you captive and tell you just to watch my channel alone. I'm not selfish like that. Okay, for one, and for two, I'm not no narcissist. I don't need your supply like that. I'm here to supply you with information that you need to help you on your journey as you are healing. Okay, I am here to pour into you so that you will recognize and understand what happened and that you will be able to move forward and not be stuck. Because that's what the narcissist wants for you to be. The narcissist wants you to be stuck. They want you to be stuck on stupid because they want you to be stuck on them. Okay? For those of you guys who are from the old school, y'all remember that old school commercial with Band-Aids? I am stuck on Band-Aids because Band-Aids stuck on me. They want you to be stuck. Okay, just like the illustration that I gave you guys in my previous videos, that the narcissist has this web, okay, web of lies, okay, just like a spider, okay, and when a fly flies right into it, it gets entangled, it gets stuck, it can't move. And what does that spider do? It comes to that fly and it wraps it up and spins its web and it spins it, okay, to keep the fly, okay, stabilized and trapped on the web so that when it's ready to feed off of the fly, it's coming, okay, to make sure that it's in place so that it won't move and where it won't go anywhere, but that it's stuck so that it can be fed off of. Okay, this is what the narcissist tries to do to you. Okay, they want you to be stuck. They want you to be trapped. Okay, and the narcissist also thinks that, you know, when you go into isolation, okay, they think and are celebrating and feel like that's a good thing because they feel like they put you there. That's far from the truth. But we're going to get into that a little later. Let's focus at what's at hand. Okay? Now, when you met the narcissist, you thought that the narcissist was the greatest thing that you have. I would say that you were impressed. Okay? You were impressed. And that's what the narcissist's job is to do, is to impress you. The impression that they give you is that you have been missing out on all of these great, wonderful things, and I have arrived to fulfill your need. Okay, like when they say, like with the genie, and you rub the genie and you get 3 wishes. Okay, kind of like with the narcissist in a sense, except for it's full of lies and deception, in order for them to trick you so that they can live your life. Yep. Because the narcissist doesn't know how to live their life. If they knew how to live their life, they wouldn't come and bother you. Now, it's not your job to teach the narcissist what they need to know. It's the narcissist's job to find that out for themselves, not back Johnnying anybody. And that's a phrase that I use. So if anybody named Johnny, no offense to you, but backdoor Johnny is a reference that I use as in saying being sneaky, okay, going through back channels and hiding behind the scenes. Like somebody who know that they guilty, they go and they throw a rock, but they go run and hide and be like, it wasn't me, or they run and hide so you can't see that it's them. That's the narcissist. Okay. Now, anyway, let's get back to it. So the narcissist, when you met them, they impressed you. Okay. They also, when they were impressing you, with what they said that they was presenting to the table, which was them, but it wasn't. What they did was they mirrored you. And for those of you guys don't know what mirroring means, it means they copied who you are as an individual, as a person. Okay. They copied your personality. They copied, what you do, how you do, what you say, your mannerism, how you carry yourself as an individual, your swag. You feel me? That's what they did. That's how they were able to impress you, because what they did was they brought you to the table because you are impressive. This is how you allowed the narcissist in the first place, because you were impressed, and you should be. God made you somebody that is wonderfully and beautifully made. So you are impressive. And the narcissist knew that. And this is how they created their mask, okay? They created their mask by copying who you are as an individual, as a person. Because the narcissist ain't that cool. Okay? When you come across a narcissist, the narcissist is only giving to you a reflection of who you are. And this is why when you allowed the narcissist in and you were impressed, what you were seeing was yourself. Your persona, your personality, your coolness. Okay. Now, the narcissist also during that phase had created this mask. Okay. And the mask represents a barrier. And that barrier, okay, was for you not to see who they were, but for you to see who they are. So they did a reflection of who you are so that you will only see the goodness of who you are and not see the dark side of that narcissist. Now, the narcissist, you talk to the narcissist, it was easy to talk to the narcissist because you're easy to talk to. The narcissist is a good listener because you're a good listener. The narcissist mirrored and copied everything that was about you, which is how you were impressed with the narcissist to begin with, because all they were doing was showing you and confirming to you your greatness. Okay? Now, when the narcissist was getting details about you, when they were getting to know you, this is what I like to call the interviewing stage. They were interviewing you to get information from you to see how they were going to manipulate you. Okay, they already know that they're going to manipulate you. They knew that before they even stepped into your presence. They was just trying to figure out how they was going to run that game on you. Now, the narcissist interviewed you to get some information from you. And when you were giving them that information, at that time, they were sitting there taking down notes on how they were going to create, okay, this love bombing phase. Because the interviewing stage is the introduction of when you met them and you were impressed. So that's why you probably went out with the narcissist, or you decided to entertain, and thought, okay, this person is legit. Okay. So what wind up happening is they scripted this character to perform, to be designed based off of the information that you shared with them when you was sipping tea. All right. And you was kikiing it up with them. Once they had this script written out and perform the performance of a lifetime for the narcissist, okay, this is when they move to the next phase, which is the fake love bombing. Okay. Now, this love bombing, I want you to understand, doesn't mean that you were intimate with this narcissist sexually. Okay. Intimacy is not just based on sex. Don't let nobody tell you any difference. Okay. It's more than one way to be intimate with someone. Okay. But anyway, let me move on. I digress. What was going on during that love bombing stage in the performance of a lifetime? What they were doing was, based off of the information that you provided, fulfilling the need temporarily. Because they needed to gain access into your life to be able to run game on you. So they gave you a love potion. Now, what you don't realize is that came in the love bombing stage, which is also a form of witchcraft. Okay? And they were manipulating you then, but it just didn't start then. They manipulated you and conned you when they first introduced themselves as somebody that they weren't. That is when the manipulation actually started. Okay? Just like I stated in one of my past videos, when you go to the grocery store and they give you a sample, and depending on your taste buds, you either gonna say yay or nay, or you might come back and be like, ooh, that was good. That was tasty. I'm going to go and get me some more. Okay, I'm going to buy that. That's what they were giving you, a sample. Okay, I'm going to run this a little deeper too. Okay, now, let's say you sell marijuana. Okay, and you got this strand of weed that you want to get out. Some of you might give a sample out, okay? And what you hoping for is that you have a repeated customer. This is what the narcissist was doing with you, okay? So I'm going to give it to you straight, just in case I have some of my people that be like, wallet, okay? And you don't understand what a sample is. No cap, no shade, but not every store offers a sample. So I want to give you a different perspective and different things on what a sample could be. All right. A sample can also come from like clothing. If you sell clothes and you're looking for material and you want a sample, to see if you want to give this company your business when you're selecting them and you're branding out clothes, or, you create designer bags or purses or whatever the material may be. you're going to request a sample. Now, some people give you samples that are free. Some of them will be at a low discounted price. It just depends on the vendor and where you're shopping. Let me put it that way. Now, the narcissist gave you a sample of you. This is how you were impressed, because you are impressive. Okay. So now the narcissist scripted, provided these things that you said, the words that came out your mouth. Okay. Created a script for you, and then they moved you into the love bombing stage. This is where they had the performance of a lifetime, because they had to work very hard to try to secure you within a certain time frame, because they got other supply that they trying to secure. Message. Now, once you get through this love bombing stage, and they feel like they got you on a hook like a fish, and that they have wheeled you in, oh, baby, that's when the mask come off and you begin to see who the narcissist was all that time. And that's what causes confusion. Because when you met this narcissist, you was like, you was kind, you was sweet, you showed up, you were pretty much, what's that saying, all that in a bag of chips that they provided. Okay. And what wind up happening is you got suckered, bamboozled, tricked, lied to. You was manipulated by a sly devil with a silver tongue. Okay? And so they began to gaslight you. Okay? And the reason why they was gaslighting you is because they wanted to manipulate you to make you think that you're wrong about them. You're off base. And then they'll cast and project onto you to make you feel like it was your fault. You did this. They do this, and it's a tactic that is used, that a lawyer can use when they're trying to get their client off if they're guilty, and it's called reasonable doubt. To get you to persuade to think a different way for an outcome that favors the narcissist and not you. But the narcissist knows that you're onto them. So this is when the narcissist, okay, is going to put you on a timeout, because at the end of the day, they trying to not get caught. Because you're onto them. And they never want you to figure out that they have manipulated you and that they lied to you. They don't want you to know that. They don't even want you to figure that out, which is why they give you reasonable doubt. You know how they say to throw a dog off of the scent when you're going after a criminal? Not calling you no dog, so don't take offense to it. But they wanted to throw you off their scent. They didn't want you to know that what you knew and what you were discovering was true, which is why they had to give you reasonable doubt. They had to try to change your thought process to throw you off of their scent. So they put you on a timeout. This is when they ghost you. Now they're doing that on purpose. Now, are they doing it because they got another supply lined up, and just in case they need to exit stage left with your behind, that they got their next supply lined up? Yeah, that's part of it. But the reason why they doing that is because that's their way of punishing you for questioning them about what they're doing. That was punishment coming from the narcissist to you to make you change the way you think about what the hell they have been doing to you that was wrong. That was that timeout. They treated you like you was their kid. Oh, you wrong. You need to go sit in the corner. You need to sit and think about what you did. And you know what? You did. These are subtle, slick ways that this narcissist had been reprogramming you and grooming you because they wanted to have complete, total control over how you think, how you feel. You know, they wanted you to feel like you were the problem. They wanted to run this game on you, to give them permission to do whatever the hell they wanted to do. And they wanted you to allow them to do it without no boundaries. Make it make sense. Yeah, they did. Okay. Now, when the timeout didn't work, it was a problem. Because then they wanted to make you feel like you was walking on eggshells, right? Putting you and your emotions on a roller coaster. Okay? They was doing that on purpose. They was reprogramming you, resetting you. Okay? They was doing a factory reset, trying to wipe away everything that you know is true and real, to change your reality to their reality, because they want to bring you into their world, into their fantasy world, to corrupt you, to try to make you like them. Okay, y'all remember that movie Matrix? And you had, what's his name? Agent Smith. And all of them was uniformed and all of them looked just like Agent Smith. What you think the narcissist is doing? Reprogramming you so that you are uniform just like the narcissist, and now they move, think, feel, and they do a thing. Oh yeah. They wanted you to be just like them, an Agent Smith. Because they don't want to believe that you are different. And if you are, they want to make you like them. And when they're making that move and they're moving like that, this is why they were manipulating you and gaslighting you, because they wanted you to be just as jacked up, just as messed up, and just as mentally ill and not function like them. Because they have unhealed traumas and they want you to have some too. But what they want to do is transfer your blessings unto them so that they can seem like they are the ones that's in their right mind, while they're sitting over there casting onto you their insecurities, their low self-esteem, okay, their unhealed traumas, their unhealed selves unto you, and make you look like you are the problem, which is why they have these smear campaigns, because they knew that they was resetting your emotions from all that manipulation that they was doing, setting up a trap for you to fall in so that they look like they in their right mind and you a hot ass mess, because they made you that way. They were secretly trying to take away your identity, your God-given identity. They were manipulating you to look like you didn't know what you was doing. They gained access, taking advantage of you. This is what the narcissist did. They took advantage of you on purpose. Now, we're going to get into the part that I wanted to get into and didn't know that I was going to go into that details. But hey, it's all right, because I want someone to get their breakthrough. So let's talk about why the narcissist be spying on you. When you leave, the narcissist is wanting to know why everything that they did not work on you, but it worked on all the other supply and even supply that they gathered after you. Why did it work on you? And they're looking for answers that they will never get, no matter how many people that they get to stalk your social media page, set up secret devices in your homes, listening devices, video, even through, your computer or your cell phone, things in that nature. All that spyware, backdoor Johnny having no good, son. Sorry, I'm not laughing about the gadgets, but I'm laughing about them sneaky little. But anyway, they want to know why it didn't work. They literally want to know why what I did not land and stick. Because when you cut them loose, you snatch back all your power and authority from the narcissist that thought that they was just going to go get away with being like you. That ain't how that worked. God didn't give them the blessing. He gave it to you. You think God going to allow somebody just to go ahead and ride around in your blessings and pretend to be you and to be pretending like they a good person? No. You think God don't know his kids that he handpicked, called, and chose, and named? And the narcissist thought that they was just going to ride around and pretend to be you? That wasn't going to happen. Please believe it, please, that God knows his kids. And the narcissist thought he was going to be undercover. Narcissists. Oh, man, let's get into that. They thought that they was going to be undercover policemen. Okay, you remember, y'all know, what's that movie? Oh, my God, there's so many movies. What's that movie? You know what? Forget that. I'm not going to do a movie reference right now. Okay. Y'all know. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I really was trying to think of the name of this movie, but okay. There was this movie with LL Cool J and I think his name is Omar Epps. Okay. Was it called Deep Undercover? Or was that associated with another movie? I'm not sure. But anyway, if y'all can Google LL Cool J and Omar Epps, okay? It's an old school movie. Some of you guys that's on here seen it. Some of you guys haven't. But anyway, in the movie, if I'm not mistaken, LL Cool J name, I think his name was God. I think that's as in G-O-D. Oh, okay, that's another story. But anyway, no capping, no shade to you, LL, if you're watching this. But Omar Epps, right, was an undercover policeman. Okay. And his job was to get close to LL Cool J, who was this drug lord. Okay. Because he was trying to take him down to bust him. Okay. Now, I know that Omar Epps played the role, of this gentleman to catch the bad guy. But what the narcissist does is they try to take things in that nature and be undercover so that they can come in, get information, get close to you so that they can make you look like you the bad guy. Somebody gonna get set free today. So what the narcissist has done when they do these manipulation tactics and things in this nature, what the narcissist is doing also is putting witchcraft on you. Because manipulation and the love bombing is a part of witchcraft. But they also go further into that dark magic. Okay? And y'all probably saying, I don't remember eating or drinking anything. Sometimes it don't come like that. Now, this is where it gets interesting. What the narcissist will do will take a photograph of you and your name. Okay? And they will either perform the spell themselves, or they will go to somebody who will perform the spell. Now, what I cannot tell you is, does the person who is helping the narcissist in this realm, if they are telling the narcissist, you do realize that if you do this, there's not no guarantee. I cannot speak on that because I don't know. And I cannot say if they're obligated to actually say so. What I will say is that the narcissist is going to try to use every trick and tactic that they have to try to secure you. So they take these things and they create this little love spell, which is called an obsession spell. And this is part of the manipulation that is thrown into the mix. So y'all know when y'all go through that trauma bond and things in that nature, okay, that trauma bond, all right, is set in place because they know they have created this love spell for you to fall into the trap, to make you feel like they the best thing since sliced bread and that you can't live your life without them. So every step that they did was strategic. Oh, I might have said that wrong, but they did it on purpose. Everything that the narcissist did was on purpose to try to secure you and keep you in place as supply. Now, the reason why the narcissist is popping up or you're being gang stalked, okay, is because the narcissist has lost control. They never had control in the first place, okay? They did give you a love potion and rocked you to sleep to where you did not see what was coming, and that was by design. They tried to get you to go back to sleep by putting you on a shelf and putting you on time out and ghosting you and things in that nature, hoping that they could come back later and continue to manipulate you and make the manipulation be seated in your ground to take roots. So the narcissist is stalking you, for those of you that's being stalked. Because not all narcissists stalk people. Okay, you got some narcissists, they be like, oh, okay. And they move the hell on. Because they ain't tripping like that. Because they like, it's too many candidates out here for me, to where I can still get what I'm looking for. Because at the end of the day, those type of narcissists, only thing they looking for is supply. But to these high-ranking narcissists, they looking for the cream of the crop. but they can never hold or maintain those that are chosen or empaths. Now, they can trick you and fool you for a small period of time because it happened. If it didn't happen, I wouldn't be on this video and you wouldn't be listening to the words that's coming out of my mouth because you've been through it as well. But the reason why they are stalking you and have people watching you is because the narcissist wants to regain control. For one. The second reason why they're doing it is because the narcissist, has put these people in place because they are doing witchcraft, or they're checking to see if what they have done is working. Because they work for the narcissist. And for those of you, including myself, that this has happened to, and is currently happening now, they are secretly coming into your home when you're not home. They know when you coming in. They know when you going out. And some of them are so bold and so cocky, they try to leave you traces to let you know they've been there. Like you supposed to be scared and some punk. But see, here is the thing about that. And I'm not trying to put anybody in fear, but I do want you to be aware that each and every time they come into your home illegally, which it is illegal, that's trespassing for one, and that's an invasion of privacy for two, and it's against the law. That they think that they're going to get away with it because they've been doing this for a while. Don't think you the first person that they done this to. No, you're not. These are repeated offenders who are cocky and arrogant and think that they ain't gonna get busted and caught. But they will. And some of you guys are probably thinking, well, why hasn't it happened yet? It will. You just got to trust and wait on God's timing. Because God gonna make it good. It ain't gonna be no disputing it, no getting out of it. No. Because the very thing that they have done to you, they will also reap. Because that narcissist is an evil entity that knows this. But do you think for a second or for a moment that they're letting these gang stalkers or flying monkeys know this? No. And some of them just don't give a damn because they don't like you. They may not like you because of the color of your skin. They may not like you because they want somebody else to be in the place where you live in. They have hidden agendas, hidden motives. But here's the thing. They will reap everything that the narcissist put them up to it, because the narcissist is using them as a way of trying to wipe his hand clean like they ain't had nothing to do with it. But the narcissist did. And so did the army that he recruited to do his dirty work. You ever heard guilty by association? They just as guilty as the narcissist. So they are watching you because they have their own hidden agendas. They done got paid by the narcissist. Or they want to see that dark magic spells that they've been trying to put curses and stuff on you in your home, in your vehicles, using your stuff. Even Bibles. They will go in and jack up your Bible. Put hair in it. Mark it all up. Put these little symbols in it and everything to try to make that scripture that you done highlighted to try to work against you, as if God gonna miss and don't know who you are. And he chose you and you chose him and said yes to him. They are trying to mentally make you unfit because they cannot control you. They are purposely trying to hurt you as if you owe them something. What the hell do you owe the narcissist who sat here and lied to you and pretended to be you in the first place? Trying to trap you in some kind of covenant with them. A soul tie, as if. And did you guys know, and I learned this, what's her name? Renee, what's her name? Punk rock sister. She said in one of her videos that she confirmed when I was looking and seeking God in regards to some things that was going on, which is why I hadn't made no videos in a while. And I'll get into that part a little later. When she said, when a warlock or a witch approaches you and wants to do a covenant bond, they're supposed to let you know what type of entity that they are. And when a narcissist approaches you, you think, well, I'm not going to say all of them because I cannot say that. But I'm going to say possibly the majority of them did trick you. Because you had no idea what was going on. And did you know that that was illegal in the spiritual realm? So they illegally came to you through the spirit realm, okay? Trying to block your destiny, take your birthright, your blessings, and use it for the kingdom of darkness so that they can hoard it all for themselves. You ain't got no covenant with no demon. This is why some of them demons probably said to y'all, deal. You know, like, let's make a deal. The game show, Deal or No Deal, that they used to have on the old school one. Because they were trying to get you to hand over your spiritual blessings. Sorry, y'all. They was trying to get y'all to hand over your spiritual covenant rights. Okay? To take on and trade places with you, knowing that they was already cursed. They was trying to curse your life. And this is why all eyes is on you. Because they want to see How they could sit over here and single-handedly hurt you. Destroy you as an individual, on purpose, because you have a destiny. Now, does that mean that the narcissist doesn't have a destiny? God is not a respecter of person. God could even give the narcissist a destiny. Hell, he gave one to Apostle Paul, who originally named was Saul when he was on the road to Damascus. But the narcissist ain't gonna do the work, which is why the narcissist picks supply to do the work that the narcissist is not willing to do. This is how they get temporary relief versus being set free. The narcissist has been trying to gain control over your life when they first encountered you. And when they were losing control and losing grip, that's when they were using smear campaigns to sit here and try to ruin you as an individual, as a person. Because they wanted to switch roles and cast all of who they are on you, which is why they reprogrammed you in the first place, because that's who the narcissist is. The narcissist lives in their emotions. They're lustful. They're prideful. They're confused. They're tormented. Okay? They have low self-esteem. They're bullies. All the things that the narcissist tried to say about you, they were telling the truth on themselves about who they are, but they was casting it on you because at that point, they were doing a spiritual transfer. So they learned this because this is a learned behavior. They learned this and perfected it. And you know misery loves company, which is why they was trying to make you miserable. You ain't miserable. You're hurt because of somebody's manipulation that lied to you. Befriended you. And you trusted them. And they lied. And they betrayed you. So yeah, what the narcissist did to you, they're going to reap everything that they have sown. And everybody that is connected to the narcissist who has joined forces with the narcissist is going to get it too. They're not exempt. They're guilty just like the narcissist. And there are some people that actually told the damn narcissist, you need to let this go and leave it alone. But they wouldn't do it. So it's not like the narcissist wasn't warned and didn't know. They didn't want to take heed. They wanted to try to hold on to you like they was in the group in Vogue. So you want to know why that narcissist is monitoring you? It's because they want to see if those spells and witchcraft that they did is working on you. They're trying to inflict you with fear. Okay? They trying to, work on your mental, trying to make you emotional, want you to go out and break your no contact with them. But for what? I'm going to keep saying this and I'm going to say this again. You ain't never needed the narcissist. That narcissist needed you. You didn't go recruiting the narcissist. You didn't go looking for the narcissist. That narcissist lied and deceived and came after you. And had the audacity to want to mistreat you, but did that on purpose as a way of manipulation so that you wouldn't see yourself as valuable, which you are. And the narcissist knew that and wanted to snatch your value to devalue, to make you not valuable. Okay, as the precious jewel that you are. And had the nerve to want to be you. Now, let me ask you this question, and y'all can put this in the comments if you want to, and make it make sense. You want to sit here and gain control over somebody you never had control over in the first place, because God is not going to allow that. But here's the point that I'm making. You want to put witchcraft, spells, curses, hex, and things in that nature on that individual that you want. Make it make sense on why would you sit here and want something that you despise. Because I don't know about you, but if I don't mess with you, I don't like nothing about you. I don't hate you, but I don't mess with you like that. And I ain't interested in nothing that you got. I don't give a damn what you got. Hell, you could have hit the lotto. I don't give a damn. Because when you tear them drawers with me, them drawers is torn, baby. Ain't you can't sew them and put them back together. You can't come back. Okay? Door is closed, locked, slammed. Okay? You can't come back here. Okay? It's like the Beverly Hillbillies. That's all. Wait. Oh. Now, don't you come back now. You hear? I'm like Martin in this. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. Now get to stepping. I'm supposed to have sympathy for your ass, and you didn't have none for me? Ha ha! Make that make sense. Okay, I'm going to take a page out of Steve Harvey. I'm like, don't trip. He ain't done with me yet. I'm saved. Yes, sanctified and sold out for the Lord. But I ain't perfect. This is why I know I need Jesus. Now, if I'm not in denial, how you going to be in denial? You're being watched. You're being monitored. Because the narcissist wants to come back. They want to gain control. They want access to your birthright. They want to be a part of your destiny. They want to be you and can't be. God is not going to allow it, and neither are you. This is why the relationship didn't work out in the first place. And when you go through such a hardship that you have gone through as this, you ain't gonna want to return and go back to something. And I don't give a damn how many years done pass. You ain't letting that damn narcissist back in. They can kick rocks and eat them too. Or smoke them. Don't give a damn. But them mugs can't come back. Forgive? Yeah. Forget? Hell no. You'll never forget that pain. You'll never forget the monitoring spirits, the gang stalking, the community stalking. You'll never forget the manipulation. You will never forget that. But you're not remembering those things out of spite. No. You remembering all these things so that you don't allow it or another person to do it again. And if you do, you recognize what it is and you immediately renounce it. You immediately remove yourself. Because the narcissist don't get an opportunity to fool you again. Some of you learned this the first round. Some of you learned it the second round because you didn't understand. But you ain't letting him get a third. Because you're not going to put yourself in a position to allow that narcissist to run game on you like they did before. I don't give a damn how many damn flying monkeys, monitoring spirits, community gang stalkers that are stalking you and watching you and doing his dirty work. Because at the end of the day, they answer to the narcissist. And it's just a matter of time. You keep releasing, letting go, and casting it on to God. Because vengeance belongs to him and not us. It'll be the best decision that you have ever made. Because when God comes through, baby, God does things that is so executed and well planned out, you couldn't come up with it even if it took you 2, 5, 6, 8, 10 years to try to come up with. God is that good, and it don't take him that long. It just feels like it takes that long because we are the ones that's healing as we're going through the process. But when God moves, when God takes that revenge, the narcissist is not only going to regret what they did beforehand. This narcissist is going to regret every person that they have done this to. Because you're not the only person that this narcissist has done this to. And the narcissist is not just going to reap what they did to you. The narcissist is going to reap every wicked and evil thing that they have done as they continue this cycle of wrongness and refusing to let go. You remember when Moses told Pharaoh, let my people go, and he was hard-headed? Just a matter of time. So be patient. And don't just be wishing that you gotta get them. No. But you make that reminder to yourself, though, that this too shall pass. Vengeance belongs to the Lord and not me. You ain't saying that because you making God remember. Nah, God don't forget his promises or his covenant with his chosen ones. He know. That's for you. To remind you of how good your God is. And these are the reasons why that the narcissist sits over here and stalks, monitor you, and is watching you. Because they're trying to gain or regain control, reflect fear on you. And they have their people watching you because they are a part of the narcissist plan to try to take advantage of you because they don't like you. And they work for the narcissist. So check your homes. Oh, and another thing too that these narcissists will do, and I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, but not only do they damage your Bible, rip pages, do symbols, they also will take a corner of a piece of your paper and they'll try to do, they'll fold it, and what will be left is like a triangle, you know. So if any of you guys don't know, that's how do they call it? Triangulation. You know, when they trying to be a part of your life, and it's like the three-way relationship, and that don't work. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because God is not allowing someone that's not supposed to be a part of your destiny continue to be a part of your destiny. And you could have moved several times, and you're probably wondering how the narcissist found me. Because the narcissist hacked your shit. Excuse my language. But they did. They want to know your location. Do, like, you know, phone calls, come up on your phone. They ain't a part of your contacts. That's the narcissist. Because the narcissist thinks that they control you, when in fact, they ain't never had the control. And the fact that the narcissist, some narcissists, not all, the ones that's hard-headed, done followed you, that lets you know you a bad mama jamma, or you a bad man. Okay, your destiny so good, they had to hire help. Okay, just to watch you. But the narcissist will still lose. And the narcissist is going to lose the supply that they got. All of it. Because when God starts shining light, and what's been done in the dark comes to light, them supplies is going to go. Now, some of them knew. But there's some of them that had no clue. They suspected, yes, but they did not know. But the narcissist is going to wind up losing all they supply, not just the people, but the access to income, to money, to things, deals, and things of that nature. It's all going to dry up. People are going to be leaving the narcissist one by one by one. The narcissist is going to have absolutely positively nothing left. Because the narcissist came after you, chosen ones, empaths, and you did nothing but share out of the goodness and the kindness of your heart. And they robbed you temporarily, because God did restore you. So yes, just know the narcissist is going to get it. They will reap everything that they have sown. They will not get away with it. And they will be exposed for every wicked, evil thing that they have done to you. You're going to have people that's going to come out and tell what the narcissist hired them to do. It's going to be kind of like a RICO case, if you will. But the narcissist is going to be exposed. See, the narcissists think they can't be touched. But when that narcissist does get touched, that narcissist is going to regret not letting you go when they should have let you go and move the hell on. And that narcissist is going to be left broke, busted, and disgusted. How they tried to leave you is how the narcissist is going to be left. Because when God say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm, he meant that. The narcissist will reap what they sow. And narcissists, I'm talking about the one that thought that they was slick. The one that came and did all this wickedness and evilness towards me, and you know damn well I didn't deserve it. God is coming for you. I want you to hear the words that are coming out my mouth. God is coming for you. You will not get away with all of the wicked and evil things that you have done. You will not escape. You can run and you can hide, but God sees you. My God will not be mocked, and neither will I, or none of these children of God that has suffered because of your deceit. God will get his revenge. All right, you guys, we're going to come back with another video, but I just wanted you to know, and I know this video was long. I appreciate you guys, watching all the way to the end. I'm hoping that you guys are taking some good notes, because you're going to need information that you can refer to that's going to help you. I do pray that this message is giving you confirmation, but I'm also hoping that this video is giving you comfort, peace of mind, healing in that innermost being of your heart where you were traumatized and hurt. I do pray that as you're on your journey, and I don't know where you are, whether you found this video and you just started, or you're in the middle, or hell, you at the end. What I will say to you is, wherever you are, I pray that this message will be a blessing to you. And if you're looking for a community to be a part of, please feel free to join this community of love and unity. We would love to have you. This community is the best community. I love this community of mine. I have enjoyed reading comments, and I appreciate the community also ministering to other people. I appreciate you guys taking the time to comment, to uplift, to encourage, those, who needs help, because it does take a village. I just wanted to thank you guys for allowing me to come and minister and speak and talk, and just being able to let you know that you are okay and you're on your way. And it may not feel like you're making any progress, but you're making more progress than you recognize and realize. And I'm hoping that these videos will confirm that these videos will resonate, that these videos will confirm in your spirit that, God is with you and you're not forsaken, nor are you left alone. You might feel that way, but you're not. Because God said he will stick closer. He sticks closer than a brother. He's a friend. He's a true friend. And when God starts giving you revelation, you'll recognize and realize it too. And then I'm going to leave with this last little golden nugget. And it's one of my favorites, and I'm not going to read it, but I want to share it. Have you guys saw or read The Footprints of Jesus, where it was an individual and Jesus walking together? And when they were walking, they could see two sets of footprints. And then as they were on the journey, they only saw one. And then the individual said to Jesus, when we started this journey, there were two sets of footprints, but I noticed there was only one. And then Jesus said, that's because I've been carrying you the rest of the journey and way. I said that to let you know that even though you feel alone, you are not. Continue to trust your journey in God's hands. And if you don't know God, I do pray you will get to know him. Call on him. Ask him to help you. Ask him. God is not a respecter of person. He'll come to you if you ask. But you got to ask. All right, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. And this is the reason why the narcissists be sitting over here monitoring you with them flying monkeys and them community stalkers. All right. I'll see y'all in the next video.